G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jordan. We're going to be unboxing the AK-47 again from Mad Zombie Collectables. Shout out to them. This is going to be the second unboxing video we've done. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so this is the AK-47 J11 version it seems. As you know, as our last unboxing video, all of this is unreadable to us, but an issue. It is actually not a submachine gun. AK-47s are rifles, considered assault rifles, definitely not submachine guns. But basically the box is pretty much the same as the last one. This one is considerably bigger, I would say. But yeah, let's open it up. Alrighty then, here we go, look at that. So on first inspection, the thing that stands out is this red noodle here. This red noodle was definitely here to obviously protect the firing hammer on the AK on the side there. Just, you know, that's a very important part of this gun, it seems. Yeah, so we got the MAB, got some safety goggles, that's good. We got, oh, looks like that's the battery. Charger, excellent. There's the stock, and I've been informed that the battery actually is stored in the stock of this one, which makes it very interesting. So let's go ahead and remove the body of the rifle. Okay guys, so we've taken it out of the box, and this is all of it. I had a few problems with the plastic over there, so I decided to take it all out, and this is all the pieces laid out. So you should have yourself a stock. This is actually inside of the stock when you get it, and I'll explain how to take it out. It took a little bit for me to understand, for me to figure it out as well. But so then we have the battery, comes with a charger and a little orange cap for the tip of the barrel. Then we have some safety goggles, a magazine, an instruction manual, the AK itself, and you should have 5 little packs of 500 Gorbies, or jellies I like to call them. So the AK to pick up and hold just with one hand, it feels kind of heavy. It doesn't feel too bad of a plastic. The plastic feels kind of, yeah, it feels alright, I guess. All the weight I've noticed is actually in this middle part of the gun, so it's definitely very well balanced, because this stock itself is actually kind of heavy as well, so that, I guess that would balance out the whole weight of it. These batteries themselves, these are very long compared to the Vector in the last video. I've already made sure these are charged, so we can get to potentially testing the gun straight away. We're just seeing how it fires without any jellies in it. So in the instruction manual, this is actually will teach you how to separate the stock. You need to make sure to pull down on this lever here. So this one, you can actually squeeze or you can lift up, which is like that. And to put this, or to take this out, you need to pull it this way for it to slide out. You might need to clamp it between your legs or something. Or if you're going to be putting it back in, I think you might need to lift that out again, slide it slightly in, and then what you do is you push this, and then you should be able to slide it in and out. Alright, let's begin putting the gun together. Alright, here we are. So we've got the gun. We're going to remove this. What we're going to do is we're going to put together the battery inside this back part here. So let's have a look, see how this works. I believe if we feed this cord through all the way out the other end, we should have a connection port, and this is for the battery itself. The battery will go black with black here, so we'll put that in, click, it goes in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this side, and we're going to try and feed it back through. I'm going to put that in there, gently pull it, gently feed it in. Gently, gently, gently. We don't want anything getting stuck. What we're going to do for the rest of the way is we're going to push this. Alright, so I think you should end up with a little bit sticking out of the end, which is not too much of a problem, because what we're going to do is we're going to feed this through here. So we're going to put this in here. What we're going to do then is lift this up. As you can see, it goes in the full way. Now it's locked, doesn't move, and if you want to extend it, do that, but it doesn't come out the full way. That's why you have to lift this whole thing out this way for the whole thing to be able to come out to remove the battery. Now we're going to put the gun together. So I'm going to grab this. Oh, feel it. Moving parts. That's great. Okay, so we're going to connect these two together. Guys, so I managed to get the stock ready, so it took a lot of figuring out. So the problem was, in the stock, you have a cord in the middle that fits in this center part here, and then you have the connection for the battery, and then over here you have the connection between the cord and the gun. You got to connect the cord and the gun correctly with the right length, and then you need to fit this in and then put the little screws in using the Allen key. So then you got to fit the battery in, and a little bit of the battery will probably be sticking out, but that's fine because once you put this on, it will be nice and comfortable inside. You just got to be careful though when you're putting this on. The cords can fray. I noticed that when I was putting it on, I was being a little bit too rough, and I noticed that some of the cords inside had a little bit of a scrape on it, but still all right. I managed to fix them, and they're all good. But now, so here we go. Here it is. She's ready, or nearly. I don't know what's going on here. That just might be to do with some spring or some settings. But in the packet, you get some of these. I have a hunch of what these might be for. They might be for something inside of here, which you can replace and strengthen in the future. If I'm wrong, well, we're all here to learn. So, alright guys, so just to load the magazine, you grab the gun, grab the magazine. Make sure that this back part here is facing this bit here. So, you've got the two golden parts of the magazine facing forward next to these springs here. So then all you're going to do is put this part of the magazine in, and then you're going to lock that in place. Take the magazine out. All you're going to do is put your thumb on this little lever here, pull, and then you've separated the magazine. So as you can see guys, with this AK fully assembled, it's full size, looks pretty slick, I like it. Feels pretty sturdy, a few little moving parts here and there, but should be alright to go. And another cool feature with the AK is you have a moving charging handle, which is awesome. But I'm just going to try and figure out how to get that so it stays at the front. Last but not least, all we have to do to add to the gun is the tip. Like that. You're going to screw it on. Yeah, just make sure when you use the gun that you're using your safety goggles. And here's a charger here. And remember not to charge them for longer than 2 hours. Always make sure the gun is... the battery of the gun is probably fully charged before charging it for 2 hours. Otherwise, you can just use it up and, you know, maybe fire a few rounds at home, shoot some targets before you go out to an arena or shoot your friends. Okay, guys, so some interesting things I found out about the weapon. When you're attaching this front part here, you're actually going to have to rotate it lefty-loosey instead of righty-tighty because of the way it's been threaded, or at least for my weapon. And another thing is I found out how to fix this. All you need to do is if it's stuck, if it's sitting about there, what I want you to do is make sure you got the battery in, you got safety off, so that's safety on. That's full auto, that's single. What you're going to do is put it to full auto. So it all depends upon how much pressure you've actually got on this back part here. So you want to make sure it's loose. Fire it a couple of times. There, it's all about this. You could grab that with a bit more pressure on it. Maybe this clip's not holding it correctly, but with a bit more pressure on it, it can go back to full. Well guys, I think that's it at this current point of time for this unboxing for the AK-47. It does come with 2,500 BBs. It does come with 2,500 gel balls. These ones are blue, and I myself bought a spare battery because why not? Always good to have a spare battery. But yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. See ya. So as you can see guys, there is a dramatic increase in firing rate ranging from the 7.4 volt battery to the 11.1 volt battery. That is to make sure that they're fully charged, but not to overcharge them, because that could be very bad for the battery's life and very bad for your potential house burning down. Yeah.